Hey everyone, I'm Matthew Francis, and today I'm going to show you how you can make your own homemade cheese sauce. Okay, so when it comes to cheese sauce, there's so many different types. But basically what we're doing is we're creating a roux, adding in some milk, which makes a bechamel sauce, and then we're going to add in some cheese, which makes it classically a Mornay sauce. And then from there you can flavor however you want, but a cheese sauce is really great for adding to pasta. You can add it over potatoes, you can add it over roasted vegetables. There is so many different ways that you can use cheese sauce, so let me show you how to make it. So in order to make our cheese sauce, we have to make what's called a roux. And a roux is a thickening agent made of fat and flour. Today we're going to use butter, and we want to cube it up because it'll melt quicker, melt more evenly. When you have your flour and your butter, you want to have equal parts, okay? So we have 2 tablespoons of each. And that's enough to thicken about 2 cups of milk with cheese. You want to melt the butter, add the flour, and cook it for maybe 1 or 2 minutes so that you kind of cook out the starchy flavor, the raw flour flavor. Because if you cook roux for too long, it's going to turn brown, right? Roux can come in white roux, blonde roux, brown roux, dark brown roux, and like black roux. And we want to keep it really, really light, so just cook out that raw starch flavor. And then we're going to add in some cold milk. So what's really important about when you add your milk is that you want to have different temperatures. If you have a hot roux like we did in the pan, you want to have cold milk, because having different temperatures allows the 2 liquids to come together and kind of mellow each other out so they can slowly rise again together instead of being too hot too quick or too cold. We want this to reach a simmer, which means it heats up enough until there's little bubbles. You don't want it to boil, because that way it could curdle and it could separate. So classically, a cream sauce is called a bechamel. It's a white, creamy sauce flavored with a roux, with milk that's brought to a simmer and is all starchy and thick, and then you can season with salt, pepper, traditionally grated onion, bay leaf, a little bit of whole cloves, and some nutmeg. But today I'm going to keep it all classic American and just use some cheddar cheese. And when it comes to melting cheese for a cheese sauce, you want it to be either finely grated or shredded because you want it to melt quickly and easily. Alright, so we're at a simmer. You can see that it's thickened a little bit, and now I'm going to flavor it. I'm going to put in a large pinch of salt, some white pepper. And the reason why you use white pepper is when you make a classic bechamel, sometimes you don't want to have the specks of black. So white pepper just keeps it all the same color and homogeneous. Okay, and now I'm going to stir this up. And then to our hot cream sauce, I'm going to add in the cheddar cheese and some prepared mustard. And then I'm going to whisk it together. Oftentimes when making cheese sauces, I like to add the cheese in off the heat. Because usually if you brought your milky, creamy bechamel sauce to a simmer, it's already going to be at 180 degrees. And so if I put the cheese in right then, it'll slowly melt into the sauce, and there's no danger of burning it. There's no way for it to get too cooked so it gets stringy. It's still going to be nice, unctuous, and flow really well. And that's what you want in a cheese sauce. Okay, here we have the cheese sauce. Look how great that looks. Let's pour that thick, creamy sauce over the veggies. Yum, look at that. With the cheese sauce on the stove here, I'm going to add in some cavatappi pasta and make this like some really great mac and cheese. Effortlessly coats all that really great pasta. Look at that. Okay, so that's how you make cheese sauce. It is such a great and easy skill to have in your arsenal. This cheese sauce can be used for so many different things. So go out, make it, have fun. I'm having it with some veggies and some pasta for dinner. And if you did enjoy watching this video, please subscribe to Allrecipes. We make a ton of amazing videos that are gonna help you out cooking at home. Down in the comments below, tell me what your favorite flavorings you would add to a cheese sauce or what you would put your cheese sauce on. And don't forget to press the notification bell so you don't miss any of the great videos we do make. And I'll see you next time.